It's Storytime Sunshine. Books read out loud. Dragons in Love. Written by Alexandre Lacroix. Illustrated by Ronan Badel. Once upon a time, there was a little dragon named Drake. He lived with his father in a cave at the bottom of a steep-sided valley. Drake often went to the town to play with the children. There he is, and he is carrying something. What is it that he is carrying? He is holding a soccer ball. There we go. There he is. There is Drake. There is the soccer ball, and there's all the kids he's playing with. But one day, disaster struck. The ball went into the tree. Oh, but that's not what he's talking about. Drake's friend Violet kissed him on the snout. That is a nose on a dragon, like your nose right there. It was the first time Drake had ever been kissed. As you might expect, dragons don't know much about kisses or cuddles. It left Drake feeling hot and confused. Look at his nose. It's steam coming out. In a panic, Drake flew away. Oh, his nose. He's got smoke balls coming out of his nose. And look, he's holding his mouth shut. What's going to happen? Once he was on his own, he breathed out a huge spray of sparks and flames. Look at that. Oh, and look at that poor little birdie. He got toasted. He started to think. My friend Violet kissed me. It didn't hurt. In fact, it felt soft. But a volcano had erupted inside of me, and it can't happen again. Otherwise, who knows what might happen? It's a pity. But from now on, I will avoid Violet no matter what. Oh, this is what he was thinking. He was imagining all the things that could happen if he had his flame go off in an area that could cause a lot more damage. So he was imagining being in a house and starting a fire, and then Violet would get hurt and the firemen would have to take her out. Look at her, she's unconscious. So this is what he's thinking about. That's why he is so worried. He doesn't want to hurt Violet, so he chooses to avoid her. The next day, Drake didn't feel like eating. He dragged his clawed paws through the streets and tried not to bump into Violet. He stayed away from the school. He didn't go near the park. And he avoided the streets where Violet lived and the bakery where she bought cakes. Can you find Violet on this page? Yeah, there she is right there. She is buying cakes and he is avoiding her. Drake explained everything to his dad. The kiss, the feeling that had followed, and more importantly, his fear that it would happen again. You must not be ashamed of what you are, my little dragon, said his father. When we dragons like someone, we breathe fire. It's how we show our love. When I was young, I also fell in love. I had just met your mom and invited her to come for a walk one evening. We went to the pond. The sun had just set and the sky was dark. And in that perfect moment, I felt so much love for her that I blew a tower of flames so high that they burnt the stars above. This explained why Drake had breathed fire after Violet kissed him. But it was no answer to the little dragon's worries. Definitely not. It may be what dragons did, but Violet would never speak to him again. Oh, look, he's concerned that if he did what his dad did, that he would toast Violet's hair. Oh, she doesn't look happy there. But remember, this is just his imagination. The following day, Drake once again dragged himself through the streets, not knowing where to go, until he heard strange noises coming from the park. Can you say park? It was Gareth, the meanest boy on the playground. Everyone was afraid of him. He'd stolen Violet's hairband and was shouting nasty things at her. Her friends were trying to stop him, but with no luck. Oh, she looked so sad. You can't catch me, taunted Gareth. Poor Violet, thought Drake. There must be something I can do to help. Gareth kept making faces, unaware of the dragon tiptoeing towards him. Tip, 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 tip. Can you roar?
Oh.
Roar.
Ow.
Good. Flames burst from Drake's mouth. Woo! Oh, Gareth just got toasted. Singed and sorry, Gareth returned the hairband to Violet. Maybe being able to breathe fire was useful sometimes after all. Soon after, Violet sat next to Drake. There's no need to avoid me, she said. I promise I'm not going to bite. Drake smiled. Friends, he said. Violet nodded. So what are you waiting for? She asked, pointing to her cheek. And can you guess what Drake did next? What do you think Drake did? He went like this and kissed her on the cheek. Many times we will have new experiences, and at the moment we may not know how to react to it. Drake did the right thing by talking to his parent, and his parent helped Drake work through the emotions he was experiencing. Drake acknowledged his feelings, and when he saw his friend Violet being bullied, he knew the right moment to use his strength. I'm Carmabela, Sunshine, and I hope you enjoyed this book as much as we did. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share with a family you think will enjoy it too.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for reading that with me.